Hi, I'm Lucy from Sew Essential, and today I'm sharing a roundup of summer skirt trends, the sewing patterns and the fabrics you could sew them up in. Let's get started. So I say these are summer skirt trends, but actually one of the things I love about skirts is they are just so versatile. You can wear them in the summer and the spring, but you can also wear them in the winter, layered with boots and tights, depending on the fabrics you choose. So I think all of these patterns are really relevant going into the autumn as well. And also the reason I wanted to make this video is I've just seen a few sort of new styles this season that haven't been around. They're never new, are they? They're always cyclical. We've always seen them before decades ago, but it was the first time really in a few years that I started to see something genuinely different coming out. So I thought, oh, that's a nice opportunity to have a look at the patterns and see what we can do with those. But also there are some more sort of classic skirt styles in here as well, if you know they're not your thing. But the first one I want to talk to you about is the dropped waist. So this is everywhere at the moment, whether it's on skirts or dresses. On the skirts, very often it's not actually a drop waist. The waist is at the waistline, but then there's a yoke which creates that sort of drop waist effect. And that's certainly the case with the Vogue pattern that I'm going to talk to you about, which is Vogue 2116. It's got a waistband at the natural waist, but then it's got a yoke or a panel that creates that sort of almost drop waist effect, and that panel is actually scalloped as well, so just really interesting little design detail. And you've got the option to make a maxi skirt or a knee length skirt in that. So I've seen lots of these in the shops, as I say, they're absolutely everywhere. And the one I showed you as inspiration I thought was beautiful. It was sort of like a lovely bright yellow skirt paired with a simple black vest top. And I thought that Vogue pattern would sew it really well in this gorgeous yellow cotton linen fabric that we've got. This has been the colour of the season, been very, very popular this year. So yeah, I thought I would shamelessly copy that idea, and that would be my first one for Vogue 2116. As I said, you can find all the patterns and the fabrics on our website. The links are below, and that is the best way to support me to keep making this content. So thanks to all of you who order through our website. The next trend is the classic wrap skirt trend. I mean, this never really goes away, I wouldn't say, but I saw a lot of styles that were very similar to the pattern I'm going to show you, whereby there was a tie at the side that sort of gathered the fabric slightly, ruched the fabric slightly, and then almost like an asymmetric, gave almost like an asymmetric hemline. And the Butterick pattern I'm going to show you is Butterick 6934. There's an option for a midi length that hits at about the mid calf, and then there's an option for a shorter length as well. And I just think this is a great all-rounder, but very, very nice for summer. I love the styling on the packet where they've got the olivey green coloured one, but then they've also got in the sketch, they've got some sort of leaf print fabric paired with a crisp white shirt. And I just think that's the lovely thing with skirts. You can pair them with t-shirts for a laid back look, shirts to dress them up a bit more, vests or cami tops, that sort of thing. You've got lots and lots of different options. But I just think that Butterick skirt would look great in this viscose leaf print fabric. One of our lovely customers, I think Emma, made this particular skirt with this fabric, and it was absolutely beautiful. She sent us a photo. We are loving seeing what you're making, by the way. Keep those pictures coming in. We do love to see them, and we're thinking of ways that we can share them with you all. We're possibly thinking of like a customer makes video if people are interested in that. So do keep sharing with us. But yeah, I think that wrap skirt would look great sewn up in that viscose fabric. So that was my next choice. And then the next trend I wanted to talk to you about was the bubble hem. So this was one of the ones that I was like, wow, that's back. That is a surprise. I haven't seen those since, I thought it was 80s, but then a lot of the fashion blogs and thing I read sort of said it was 90s. I don't really remember them much from the 90s. Maybe I'm getting like Jennifer Aniston vibes, possibly. But anyway, it's got a wide sort of panel. They've usually got like a wide panel at the top and then gathered fabric that then goes into sort of a full skirt, and then a bubble hem is created. They did do these on the sewing bee last season or the season before, but it's like a sort of puffball effect really. And the pattern I'm going to show you for this trend is 8583. I think when I thought of them, it immediately sprung to mind a very short sort of mini dress, like a cocktail dress sort of style. But actually, when you look at what's in the shops right now, a lot of it is more maxi length and midi length, in keeping with all the other dresses and skirts and things that lots of people are wearing at the moment. And I just felt like actually that sort of length felt a bit more wearable. And the image that I showed you for inspiration had also a top that was quite voluminous paired with it as well. But then people are wearing them with like fitted vests, t-shirts, that sort of thing. Generally, I think just a nice laid back look. You can make it actually look quite laid back. So if you go for a maxi length and then wear chunky flat sandals and just a simple t-shirt or vest, I think you get a very different look to sort of the cocktail dress vibes of the 80s that originally sprung to mind for me. And I'm just copying the inspiration. The images I'm showing you at the start when I'm talking about the trend, that's just inspiration and ideas from the high street. And then I'm showing you the patterns and the fabrics you could sew that look up in, just in case there's any confusion. But I would shamelessly copy the one that I shared as inspiration and use our red linen cotton mix fabric, which has got a nice bit of weight to it, so it will create a bit of volume. But then I think just paired with a simple white t-shirt and some nice chunky black flat sandals, I think that would look absolutely gorgeous. Next up, I thought I'd throw in one of the classic skirt shapes that I love to wear. I've actually got one on now. I mean, this is a dress, but it's got a tiered skirt on it. I don't think you can beat a tiered skirt for summer or winter to it. I just love a tiered skirt. They're simple and easy to make, lovely and easy to wear. And yeah, they're always around they always seem to be around in some sort of guise. So the pattern I'm sharing with you is Butterick 7025. You've got the option on this one for a sort of they've both got a waistband, and then you've got an option for a sort of deep yoke sort of length tier, and then a further single tier below that, or you can go for 3 sort of more evenly spaced tiers on this pattern. But as I say, lovely and easy to sew, lovely and easy to wear. I thought that would look lovely. We've got lots more of this fabric. I've just bought the small piece upstairs because it's easy for me to carry. But we've got lots more of this beautiful paisley. It's in a very sort of soft blue. Just a really pretty design, and I think that would make a really lovely tiered skirt, again just to pair with a simple white t-shirt or white vest perhaps. And then next up, I was still seeing lots of bias cut skirts as well. So personally, I just don't think they suit me at all. I'm definitely very much a pear shape, and bias cut skirts just don't seem to, I just don't seem to feel like look very good in them. I don't feel particularly comfortable in them. Having said that, so many people wear them and look absolutely gorgeous. I would love to be able to wear them, and I'm sure lots of you would be able to wear one and feel great and look great in it. So just people just wearing them, again, with simple t-shirts or a shirt if you want to dress it up a little bit, but you know, just one of those items you can very easily dress up or down. Nice and easy to sew as well. And the pattern I wanted to share is New Look 6793. You've got 2 different length options. I'd imagine it's finished with an invisible zip at the side. Just a lovely simple sew. Top tip, if you're sewing on the bias, consider using your walking foot. It'll prevent the fabric from stretching out as you sew it. But the fabric I would use, and I do really wish, some of my favourite fashion bloggers wear like bias cut skirts all the time and they just look gorgeous. But we've got this beautiful, beautiful satin, Icovero viscose which is a fabric godmother. It's just got the most gorgeous, vibrant print on it. Absolutely beautiful colours, really unusual print. I absolutely love it. The quality of this fabric is off the charts. It's just a lovely weight, amazing draper movement. We did really well with this when we first had it in, and we've restocked it. So yeah, that would be my choice for that one. I think that would make a glorious, glorious bias cut skirt or slip dress or cami top. There's so many options for that one. I love it. And then finally, we always see the mini skirt around. It never really goes away again. I love a mini skirt. Just a simple sort of gentle A-line mini skirt. I really do need more of those in my wardrobe. I've got a couple that I made years ago that I'd like to make little tweaks to and make again. One of them is just like a simple button down A-line mini, and it's a bit too A-line. I want to just take that in slightly. But I just find them really, really useful because I like wearing them with thick black tights in the winter. But then, you know, they're always good to have in your wardrobe for the summer as well. And the skirt I chose for this trend, again, I just saw them worn very casually, usually with trainers or sneakers, and then just simple t-shirts, maybe a graphic print t-shirt, that sort of thing. The pattern I would use is the Fibre Mood Rosemary skirt pattern, which is a PDF pattern, but you can pay to we'll print it for you and ship that out to you if you don't want to use the digital file at home. But I thought I just had to show you. Oh, I think, yeah, the inspiration I showed you was actually relatively smart, wasn't it? It was like a tweedy effect skirt with like a white top, a white shirt or something like that. And I just had to show you this beautiful like tweedy effect fabric that we've just had in recently, which I'm in love with. I made a Chanel style jacket earlier in the year, and I would love to make another one in this because it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's just so subtle. I just love the weave of it. It's lovely and soft on the back as well, which is really, really nice. I just love the texture, love the colours, love everything about it. And I thought that would look so gorgeous sewn up as just a simple A-line mini skirt paired with a simple t-shirt or blouse. So I hope you've enjoyed that today. You can find all the patterns, all the fabrics on our website. And if you like what you see today, please like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.